Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the 3rd down conversion.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll run it to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Hand off to the single back. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Now rolling out to his left. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. First coverage now from these DBs. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can...
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Receivers are bunched together. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Testing the right side here. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. We'll see if they can make it 2 for 2. Using his legs, it's Davis. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick catch over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. He missed it. The try is no good, and we're still tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Hurricanes pick up enough to get a first down there. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. We expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Trucks through the defender. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stick.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the Canes will crank up the tempo. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Manning. Snags a quick throw. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And the runner takes off to his right. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough Brown will pick up a first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Hands off to the left. Tackle made after just a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll run it here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, that stop is going to bring up fourth down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. The defense wraps him up quickly. They got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they needed it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, that one's picked off.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Rush set it down for the offense. First down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
That is no good. Remains 6 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. 1st down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Planning up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They've got a 1-point lead with time winding down. It's up to the defense now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wide out. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.